I graduated in Information Systems in 2008. I achieved a first class honours. Favourite memories from Leeds Met. I had a chance to volunteer. I got involved with the student wiki, which was great fun, gave me a lot of exposure to new technologies at the time. I managed to get involved in quite a few other projects over my time at Leeds Met, which gave me great exposure to people out in industry. On top of that, I had the opportunity to work on redeveloping a Year 1 module, which was really great fun to give some feedback on a module that I'd been involved in the first place. After graduation, I went straight out to work. I went to work full-time for Luminary Solutions. I'd been working for Luminary part-time, just an odd day a week, for the previous year during my third year. I'd met the managing director at an awards dinner that I'd gone to as a result of volunteering and getting involved. I was invited along to an awards dinner and ended up sat next to the guy who went on to employ me. At Luminary, we're software integration specialists. We're part of the company that own the Ingress database, and we provide database solutions on Ingress and other databases. We provide bespoke software solutions written in Ingress Open Road, written in C# and Java. And we also provide individuals working as consultants at all stages of the software lifecycle. So from analysis and design through to implementation and delivery, and ultimately into support. My role varies from project to project. Each project is something quite different, but highlights have kind of included producing business intelligence for a bookmaker, database administration for an international building consultancy. I worked on part of a team on a project to replace an email and application platform with over 3,000 users with a Microsoft alternative. Most recently, I spent the last 18 months working on a bespoke reporting system for a major retailer, and on that I've been involved right the way through. I did the initial analysis and design. I worked on the team developing database and application solution, and I've worked in support on it since then. The skills I use every day in my job, I use the skills we learnt in the business modules. The database design and development skills I use every day without fail. And although I didn't do a placement year, I did spend my final year working holidays and an odd day a week for the company that I now work for full time. And I think during that time I learnt an awful lot about communication and how IT organisations work, and it made it an awful lot easier to fit in when I started full time and was going straight out onto customer sites. I've deliberately been flexible in the roles I've taken on. So I've worked as an analyst, as a database developer, as a DBA, and I've been flexible in the technologies I've used. So from Ingress and Oracle, SQL Server, Informix, Java, C#, and I've deliberately done that right the way through, because I've felt that rather than me chasing job titles, what that's allowed me to do is to chase interesting projects and interesting pieces of work. And I've found so far that if you kind of chase the interesting pieces of work, the rest follows nicely.